Objectives. After listening to this module, you'll be able to number 1, describe diaphragmatic breathing or deep breathing, and number 2, identify some of the many benefits of deep breathing. The power of deep breathing. So just how important is this thing called breathing? Breathing correctly has been said to be the key to better fitness, muscle strength and stamina, and athletic performance. Oxygenation through deep breathing boosts the immune system and can rid the body of chronic illness. 20 minutes a day of deep breathing exercises clearly dramatically escalates athletic performance and is the single most important factor in the effectiveness of all exercise. Deep breathing techniques, which increase oxygen to the cell, are the most important factor in living a disease-free life. Deep breathing exercises are the most powerful and effective form of stress management. Deep breathing or diaphragmatic breathing, also called abdominal breathing, is an essential part of just about every relaxation technique. So deep breathing or diaphragmatic breathing, also called abdominal breathing, is an essential part of just about every relaxation technique. What is it? Well, diaphragmatic breathing is basically controlled deep breathing. When you're in a completely relaxed state, your breathing is slow and deep and stems from your belly, or mostly from your belly. When you're stressed, your breathing is rapid and shallow and stems from your chest. Clavicular breathing or upper costal breathing is when the upper third of your chest expands as you breathe, so the top part of the lungs is used during breathing. Thoracic or middle costal breathing is when the middle part of your chest expands, specifically from about the 6th rib down. When you're in a completely relaxed state, you breathe from your belly. You can tell you're breathing from your diaphragm when your belly or abdomen expands as you breathe. The diaphragm is a large, thin, pointed muscle that stretches from the sternum to the lower rib cage. As you breathe, the diaphragm sinks down during inhalation and rises as you exhale. During shallow breathing, the diaphragm only moves a little bit, but during deep breathing, it moves much more, massaging and detoxifying parts of the body as it rises and sinks. The average person breathes about 23,000 times each and every day. So times that by the number of days you live, and that's a lot of breathing. In a normal state, not stressed or relaxed, the average person breathes about 14 to 16 times per minute. So just how much faster do you breathe when you're stressed compared to when you're relaxed? Remember, when you're exercising, you're putting your body through the stress response. So during moderate to intense exercise, you can breathe up to 60 times in 1 minute. Exercise mimics being in a stress state. So when you're really stressed, your ventilations per minute can be just as high, 60 times in 1 minute. Obviously, the number of ventilations depends on the extent to which you're stressed. So how much slower do you breathe in a relaxed state? Remember, 14 to 16 times per minute is a normal state. In a completely relaxed state, a person can breathe as little as 4 to 6 times in a 1 minute count. That's a huge difference, up to 60 times if you're super stressed versus only 4 times. Obviously, those are the ends of the spectrum, but nonetheless, this illustrates the fact that our breathing can be dramatically affected when we're in a stressed state versus a relaxed state. So what's the big deal? Does it really matter if we breathe fast or slow? People who regularly practice deep breathing exercises report significantly reduced stress levels, increased energy, greater clarity of thought, and many other benefits associated with being in a relaxed state. Because deep breathing can be an effective means of reducing stress, it can also be part of an effective strategy for reversing stress-related health problems like anxiety disorders and stomach irritability. There are also physical rehabilitative benefits of deep breathing that result from movement of the diaphragm. Deep breathing enables the diaphragm to manipulate the liver, stomach, heart, lymph nodes, and other organs in a therapeutic way while promoting improved blood circulation. Many types of diaphragmatic breathing can put you in a state of deep relaxation and are effective ways to decompress, calm down, or prepare you to sleep at night. In fact, deep breathing and many of these relaxation techniques have been shown to help people get to sleep faster and sleep sounder. Again, this type of breathing is part of almost all of the relaxation techniques about which you'll be learning. You'll almost always start with at least 3 abdominal breaths before starting the other techniques. But if you don't have time to do the other techniques, you can just take 3 abdominal breaths to instantly get yourself in a relaxed state. Right before taking an exam, take 3 deep abdominal breaths. Or when standing in a long line and you're running late, or driving in traffic, or when you feel yourself getting angry with someone. It's super quick and easy to take 3 deep breaths. Sometimes you need more than 3 breaths depending on the intensity of the stressor, but that's it. That's how you do abdominal breathing. Key points. When you're stressed, your breathing is rapid and shallow and stems from your chest. When you're relaxed, your breathing is slow and deep and stems from your belly. Diaphragmatic breathing or abdominal breathing is basically controlled deep breathing, where you inhale for about 3 seconds, pause, then exhale for about 5 to 6 seconds, then pause. To instantly relax yourself, take at least 3 abdominal breaths. The slower, the better. And that's it.